Hey friends, welcome to day 3, video 3, whenever you're watching this. So today's oil is peppermint. Peppermint is a awesome oil. It is so good. It is very powerful. This is one thing that I would say I didn't expect the first time that I tried peppermint. I remember being at an education class that my good friend was teaching, and this was the first doTERRA oil that I tried. And she warned me that it was really potent and powerful. And oh my goodness, as soon as I used it, I had a drop in my hand, one drop in my hand. And basically, we took the drop and we put my thumb in the drop and we put it to the roof of my mouth, which was very spicy and minty and fresh. And it was so powerful. I didn't expect that. And then we took the drop and then we rubbed it together and then we cupped it, inhaled. And so there was still so much aroma on that one drop. And then we took the last little bit and we rubbed it on the back of our neck to support tension. And with one drop, I learned so much about how to use doTERRA oils. And that was really like my foundation of education when it came to learning how to use oils. I just remembered what I did with the peppermint drop. And it was so amazing. I remember when I went to the class, I was 9 weeks pregnant with my youngest son, and I was going to stop on the way to the class to get some Pepto-Bismol and get some other nasty stuff to support my nausea and the headache that I had while being 9 weeks pregnant. And when I got to the class and we did the peppermint experiment close to the beginning, I was blown away because within about 20 minutes, my tension in my head was gone. The upset and like the heartburn and the stomach ache and everything that I had was gone. So it was very powerful. So it's an excellent oil. I just mentioned a whole bunch of things, so I'm going to recap. It's an excellent oil to use all 3 ways. You can use it topically. So topically, it's great for tension. That's the first thing I think of. So if you have any tension in the head, tension in the back, tension in the neck, any tension in the muscles and any joints, anything like that, it's really, really good at supporting your body systems that way. Next, it's amazing aromatically. It is so powerful. I want to say potent and powerful at the same time. It is so powerful at opening up your airways. So if you have any type of congestion or anything that's clogged, anything like that, it is a great oil to put in a diffuser. It's a great oil to definitely dilute before you add it to your chest area, or if you're using it with little ones, you definitely have to heavily dilute it with a fractionated coconut oil, which is my go-to carrier oil, just because it is going to be very powerful for sensitive skin. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm saying that to let you know how much concentration comes in one little drop. So just to give you an equivalent, 1 drop of peppermint oil is equivalent to 28 peppermint teas. So it's quite potent. And as far as the potency compared to herbs, it's about 70 times more powerful than the dried herbs. So it's quite a lot in one little drop. But you can use it with so many different ways. Like I said, the tension, great. I like to do the halo. I literally put it all around here and all around my back of my neck if I have any tension, and I just literally rest, and then within about 20 minutes it goes away. And if I can't rest, I find it's still great if I'm out and about. It is such a great oil pre-workout because it's really, really good at just opening up the airways, like I was saying. So more oxygen in makes you perform better if you're doing any type of workout, stuff like that. It is such a great oil to have on hand just for little ones, for yourself, because you can use it with so many different ways. So one of the things that I love also to use it internally, we talk about the 3 different ways to use it. I just add a drop. You can add it in a water bottle. You can add it, to go. It's a great thing to replace like maybe a morning coffee. It's great to replace like any I guess morning coffee would be, I was going to say tea, but any type of caffeine that maybe if you're trying to create better habits, that's a great substitute for energy because it is very energizing. And another thing that it's really, really good for is it supports stomach upset. So any type of like anything that would cause any indigestion or any poor I guess, just feelings of upset, anything like that, it's really going to be good at going in there and bringing balance back to the stomach. So it's a great oil for that. So let's talk about the emotional benefits while we are learning. So the peppermint oil is known as the oil of a buoyant heart. So peppermint brings joy and buoyancy to the heart and soul. It invigorates the mind, body, and spirit, and reminds individuals that life can be happy and they don't have to be controlled by fear, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, it lifts an individual out of their emotional trials for a short reprieve. When individuals use peppermint, they feel as though they're gliding through life. Oh, I love this. It assists in staying on the surface of emotional issues like floating on top of water. The power of peppermint can be felt most in times of discouragement or despair. When individuals are disheartened, they may use peppermint to rediscover the joy of being alive. Awesome. So the emotions that it helps support, which is, it says unbearable pain, intense despair, heavy-heartedness, and pessimism. And then the positive emotions, it gives buoyancy, optimism, relief, strength, and helps with emotional pain. This is also a very good oil to blend. I mentioned blending it with lemon. It is absolutely amazing with wild orange if you have that. Peppermint and lime. So any of the citruses, they blend really, really good with that as well. So this one you can put in the diffuser also. You can use it topically, aromatically, and eternally. So it's a great oil to use. So let me know how you use peppermint oil. And if you have any comments or anything like that, let me know too. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.